We opened the second phase of the production line at the Rai-paper mills in Webuye at a colorful event attended by 3 cabinet secretaries, ending months of anxiety over the state of the paper firm. And as our Western regional reporter Robert Wanyonyi tells us, today's reopening of the entity that used to be known as Pan Paper is seen as a crucial move by the Jubilee government to win over substantial support in the Western Kenya region ahead of the August 8th general election.
In what was viewed as a final push by the government to effect some of its major pledges to the residents of Votrich, Bungoma and Western region as a whole, the reopening of the paper mill marked another milestone in the journey towards reviving the region's industrial sector.
When the mill closed down way back in 2009, we were in here. We went outside there for about 9 years and were recalled back in June. We worked tirelessly. The place was quite bushy. We worked tirelessly to make sure that the mill comes back to life. We started with the first line, which we are happy His Excellency came here in December and actually opened the line. I want to thank the government of Kenya for giving this factory another thought and by saying that we have to come back and continue working for the betterment of our families.
The day witnessed 3 cabinet secretaries arriving in style to officiate the reopening of phase 2 of the production line at Rai-paper mills, a company that collapsed under debts way back in 2008 when it was known as Pan Paper.
A very important day for the people of Webuye and employees of Pan Paper. 6 months ago, this business and this factory was dead. It's been dead for 9 years and nothing was happening. And in the last 6 months, this business has come to a stage where it's producing 50% of what Pan Paper used to produce at its full capacity and its heyday.
The Industrialization Cabinet Secretary Adani Mohammed, who had both his colleagues Eugene Wamalwa and Willie Bet plus Bungoma Governor Kenneth Lusaka in tow, said the government is still committed to improving the industrial sector and the general infrastructure in the region.
I think the commitment that His Excellency the President made in December of reviving this business, in saying to the people of Bungoma that this is the lifeline of Webuye and we must bring it back to life. And we would like to thank the investor who has done a lot of work tirelessly to make this business come to what it is today.
The event also saw cane farmers from the Nzoia Sugar Company get a major boost after the farm received funding to the tune of Kenya shilling 300 million from the government.
And the investor has told us in another 2 years, all the remaining 2 lines will be open and we'll have over 2,000 people benefiting from these very critical institutions. So we are happy to be here, and I also want to thank my brother CS Willie Bet. From here we're proceeding straight away to Nzoia Sugar Company so that we can pay the farmers. There's 300 million that His Excellency the President had directed be paid to the farmers.
I have the promise which the President gave to them, because what is happening is, again, if we don't improve or if we don't look at the welfare of the farmers, the raw materials of some of the industries will not be available. And what would happen is the same industries will face the same fate here. And therefore, the government really had to come in to ensure that we guarantee the raw material.
Coming just a few days to the elections, the new developments excited Jubilee-leaning local leaders who took the opportunity to appeal for support from the locals during the August 8th polls.
So we are very, very happy on behalf of the people of Bungoma. I want to thank the Jubilee government. I want to thank the strategic investor who has worked, and the workers who are here, who have worked so hard to ensure that Pan Paper is back on its feet.
Thank the President and the Jubilee government as a whole, that this is the only government that has taken development to the old areas, irrespective of whether you voted for them or not.
It has been a long wait lasting for over 9 years here in Webuye. And today, as the recommissioning of the second phase at the Rai-paper mills took place, the Jubilee government is taking the opportunity to ask for support from the locals ahead of the August 8th general elections. Robert Wanyonyi, KTN News in Webuye.